Greetings, this is Spec Ops 56, and I just wanted to do a quick update on my homebrew beer lack of carbonation problem. Once we discovered that the beer was flat during our taste test, we went over to the do-it-yourself brew house to talk to JP. I brought a bottle with me that was unopened, and a strange thing happened, and I did an experiment which you will see the video of at the end of this update, to try to replicate what happened with JP at the brew house. He opened up my bottle, and he went and put some dextrose priming sugar into the bottle, and before he could even move his hand out of the way, it instantly erupted with foam, like a high school volcano, at the science fair. So JP said he had never seen that before. Nobody he talked to had ever seen it before, and he has no explanation for it. So I'm hoping that somebody either on the Brew Talk forum or YouTube that sees this will be able to explain it for me. We went through all the list of things that can cause a homebrew beer to not carbonate, and none of them applied to my homebrew. So at this point, we do not know what has caused the lack of carbonation. So here's what I'm doing. First, I'm trying an experiment, and what I did is I took a bottle and opened it. I sprinkled in just a little tiny pinch of yeast, and then I recapped it. I've got that sitting in an empty ice chest out in the man cave at room temperature. I'm going to let it sit out there for about a week just to see if that will jumpstart any carbonation. The other thing that I'm doing is there's a possibility that maybe this homebrew, because of the honey or the bourbon vanilla, may have needed longer to bottle condition at room temperature. So what I've done is I've taken all the remaining beer out of the refrigerator, and I've put it back in my hallway bathroom tub, and so it can continue to bottle condition for another 2 weeks, and then I will put it in the fridge for a few days, and then I will check it again. I'll let you know how all that comes out when I know. Now, my last resort to save the beer, if none of this works, is that I'll transfer the beer into 2-liter bottles, and using a carbonator cap and CO2, I will force carbonate the beer. So that's my update. As soon as I have some answers, then I will do another update. So before you click off the video, here comes that experiment I was telling you about, and I hope that somebody can explain it for me. Okay, it's time for a little beer experiment. I'll let this one warm up for a little bit. And I'm going to first put a little bit, just a pinch of this dextrose priming sugar in it, and see if it foams up like the one did when over at the brew shop. So let's take a look here. See what happens, if anything. And there she goes. That was just a little pinch of dextrose. Can anyone explain that to me? I really hope so. Because the guys at the brew house couldn't explain it. They said they'd never seen that before. And nobody they asked could explain it. So I'm hoping that somebody here on this Brew Talk forum as well as on YouTube, will be able to explain this to you.